Hey, this is Rachel. That's Matt. Welcome back to our weekly Fireside chat. This week we've got a couple brand updates for you, and we're gonna just dive right in. So just came in, Naqua batteries, fish finders. We actually sold out of most of what we had. We're gonna be ordering more. Right now I can say that hummingbird fish finders are difficult. We gotta check in with our distributor and figure out when they might be getting some of those in. Otherwise, we will be bringing in a bunch of Lowrance stuff. Olakai, we just got in tons of shoes, flip-flops. We are still unpacking it. Some of it's not even here. There are 21 boxes of shoes. So we will get them out as soon as we possibly can. Other good news, Patagonia, men's Patagonia just came in. I think women's Patagonia is going to be coming in today, Tuesday. And we should be seeing Carve and Toad & Co. sometime soon. So if you're looking for something for Mom, for Mother's Day, we've got some really awesome stuff, some new styles. So come by, check that out. Okay, next we're gonna talk about stand-up paddleboards. Matt, what do we got?
All right, stand-up paddleboards. People are starting to come in for stand-up paddleboards and buying them, and our inventory is depleting quickly. Although I do have more product that's coming in from SIC, which also formerly known as BIC, but SIC carries a lot of the same product. That's a long story.
It's all the same
but
thing.
We'll save that for another day. We also have product that's going to be coming in from Palhana, and a little bit left over from some back orders with Surf Tech. But that inventory, again, as we get into the nicer weather, a lot more people start looking at stand-up paddleboards, and so that inventory is starting to work its way down pretty quickly. So if you are interested in a stand-up paddleboard, we do ask that you act fast to ensure that you actually get the product that you want.
Yep, so, and you can always find out what's in stock if you go to our website. We put almost all the boards up on our website, and if you actually click on what you want, it will tell you if it's in stock or not. So sometimes you can't always answer the phone, but you can at least see what we have, and once it gets here, our website gets updated pretty quickly. So.
And I would say that stand-up paddleboards are very much like kayaks, that we have limited, we cannot edit orders, add stuff, special order stuff. It's what we have coming in is what we have coming in. But we definitely have a good selection of boards that we've chosen for this year, so I think that you guys will be happy with what we have. So I think next thing that we're going to talk about, it could be a little lengthier discussion,
we're going to take a deeper dive on this one.
Supply chain, and really what the supply chain looks like and what we deal with on a daily basis and how that translates to you. So the supply chain, I think you've heard industry-wide, not even industry-wide, nationwide seems to be a problem. One of the issues that we're running into is really that line of communication on what information is given to us. We try and give you the information that is given to us, but to give you a little insight of how we get that information, each manufacturer is going to be a little bit different. So, for instance, Hobie, we may get an email once every
couple weeks,
2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it's just a standard email. It goes out to all the dealers and just tells us on specific product, lead time problems, part shortages, all sorts of, if they're missing one bolt that they're waiting to come in to complete a kayak. I mean, this is the type of stuff that they tell us in those emails.
So fortunately, that part is detailed, but as to when it's going to get fixed, very vague.
They don't.
If I look at like parts and accessories, the back order list for that, it just says factory delay. It doesn't really say when. It doesn't say when they hope to. Sometimes it'll say a month, but just a month, and it could be all the way up until the last day of the month that part is actually ready to ship. So it's definitely frustrating for us when we try to tell you when something is going to come in, because we don't know, and we don't know every day what their new status is.
And while we're trying to give you the most accurate information, what ends up happening is, I recently got an email from one of our reps about the lead time on kayaks, on various models of kayaks. When he sent that email, he got an email from the higher ups telling that he shouldn't have sent that because that information has already changed. So from the time that they send us that information, within hours of them sending it, that information has already changed. And so that's very hard to keep up with. It's hard to keep up with from the manufacturing side, from the rep side, from the retail side, and that all comes back down to the consumer and what information you guys are getting.
It's basically a big game of telephone, and it's not going well.
It's
really
definitely not going well. No. And it's frustrating. We understand as consumers that you guys get frustrated sometimes because stuff's not coming in, but we want you to know that we are equally as frustrated, And I can tell you that our reps are equally as frustrated as well, and it just goes up and down all day long. So, other things that are happening. We just got a notification. I got an email the other day from one of our manufacturers, which makes Riot kayaks and Boreal kayaks. We had some thermoform, which is an ABS plastic kayak. It's similar to Hurricane, similar to Eddyline. Those were meant to fill a gap that we had with some inventory issues with Eddyline. Well, we ordered them. We just got that email that said that they were in fact canceling all of those boats off our order because they cannot secure the material. That is the bulk of that order. So now all of a sudden you take, 50 kayaks and just take those out altogether. And now we don't have those kayaks.
And there's nothing to
anymore.
replace them with.
And there's nothing that
at all.
anybody can do about it. So these are the things that we deal with on a daily basis. And we want to assure you that we are working as hard as we possibly can to give you the most accurate information. But this is kind of the frustrating.
And we feel you. We appreciate everyone who is being patient. We are going to try on our part to be more, not necessarily transparent, I guess more proactive about calling people and notifying people when your kayak may be expected. If there has been a delay, it does take, I don't even know how many kayaks we have on pre-order right now that people have put deposits. I would say like 100 easily.
Probably.
Yeah, maybe more. So we are going to do our best to contact people as we can, but as you can tell, that's a lot of people to have to call on a weekly basis. So we appreciate everyone being patient, and we are going to hopefully get your stuff soon.
And it's not just us either. This is every retailer in the country is going through the same exact thing. Everybody who has to buy product, everyone who has to sell product, we all have to deal with it. With this lack of communication and trying to be as transparent as possible. So we appreciate everybody's patience, and we're going to continue to work hard and work as hard as we can to make sure that you are taken care of. So
that being said, if your boat actually did come in, we just want to reiterate to people that we are going to schedule a pickup for you to pick up your boat, and we're going to be spacing those out as best we can because, unfortunately, it's not a 5-minute process. It's not like, here's your boat, out the door. We want to take the time to make sure you understand how your boat works. We want to help you load your boat and make sure that you know how to load your boat properly in your vehicle or on your vehicle. And that is going to take time, and we need staff and time for that. So we are going to be scheduling things. And, please be understanding that we can't schedule everyone for the same day because we want to make sure that you are getting personalized service. And we are going to do our best to kind of get everyone in as quickly as possible, but it's just going to take some time. So we will be making sure that everyone's getting called, and we will schedule the time. If you don't know exactly when you want to come, then just be understanding that, we need at least 24 to 48 hours to make sure that we can get your boat back here from our warehouse. It's 15 minutes up the road. It's not a quick thing. We have to dig through seas of kayaks to find yours. So we will be, we'll be scheduling stuff.
We want to make sure that you get your product, but we also want to make sure that we can service you properly. We respect your appointment time. We have walk-ins too, so we're just trying to figure it all out and trying to schedule the best that we can to make sure we can accommodate everybody. So. I think
that's pretty much everything. So thank you for making it to the end. Like I said, there's actually no more promo codes. So, oh well.
That's it.
Maddie's pointing to me every time. Make sure you hit that button down there, subscribe. That way you'll find out every week when this video comes out. And we hope that you like the video as well. And if you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments or shoot us an email. We do read through those, and if there's something that we didn't cover, we want to get back to you on it. So thanks, guys. See you next week.
Have a great day.